Mini cut update. Yes, let's get fucking at it. I'm going to put you on my stand because I cannot be asked to hold it any longer. YouTube, week 10, we're in it. 10 kilos down, 91.4 this morning. My lowest scale weight, probably going to break into the 90s next week. And guess what? I'm going to do a photo shoot. I decided that yesterday. I was like, you know what? I'm lean. I've got lines. Not that type of lines. I've got a lot of definition. I've done pretty fucking well in 10 weeks. So I was like, you know what? I've got a bit of disposable income. I want to do a photo shoot, message my videographer. Haven't seen him in a while, to be fair, because I've had to put things on. I was trying different things with my content. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. I'm just trying to figure out a gym. I'm waiting for confirmation of a gym. But anyway, this is me. I'm going to put myself up here, 50 seconds in. I have not been perfect. I cannot describe to you how unperfect I've been. However, I've still been, better than 50%, better than 60%. I've still been at 80, 90%. I've had loads of socials. Went out for a Nando's last week. Just did my cardio, did my steps. Got roughly my protein intake, roughly my calories most days, nearly every day. 2 weeks. I'm honestly flabbergasted at how people just still think that one social a month is going to ruin all their fat loss progress. It fucking winds me up. And I say that, some clients do tell you, and I'm like, I go back at them. I was like, what are you talking about? Let's break it down. I remember Matt, I think it was Max or a few others anyway. He was like, right, mate, I'm not sure how this week is going to go. I've got this weekend and that at the end of the week and end of the month. And I was like, what's happening for 27 other days of this month? Like, you have 2 socials, there's 29 days in this month. What 28 days, you're just going to fucking what? And then you show him, you tell him. So, this week we're 150 minutes of cardio. Food is down to 2,100. I told my coach, what do you reckon? Photo shoot, can I do it? I'm not ripped. I don't care about that. I'm just going to get a bit of like a not a confident shoot, but you could call it a confident shoot. But just some content just to show people there's me at 101, there's me at 90, and I'm hoping to be 90. We're not going to do any type of peaking. Normally do a peak week into a photo shoot or bodybuilding show because you're really fucking lean, but we're not going to do any of that. Might do a few little manipulations like hydration, fluids. I might just try some new things. I might try the old school bodybuilding approach where they had like shots of whiskey the night before or the shots of rum, and that dehydrates you. So I might just play around with this one. And my coach was like, mate, go for it. It's a last minute thing. Trial out whatever you want. So I'm like, yeah, sweet. I got a new program after. I'm going to be training 5 days a week over the winter. I'm like, right, I can commit to 5 days now. I'm feeling 5 days is a good amount. So next week, we're just going to drive into it. Like, we're not going to be like changing anything because I'm not really lean enough to do too many things. But I want to just see the outcome. I just want to see how I'm gonna look, what condition I can bring on either the Friday or the Sunday. I'm waiting for confirmation on when I can do it, what day I can do, early in the morning. No carb loading really, although I may just play around with having a dirty burger the night before, lots of sodium. There's all these things that I've read back in the day that I fancy trying things out, and this is what I'm in this for the rest of my life. So I'm like, right, I'm going to try things out, see how it's worked, see what's worked on me. So it's a mini cut turned fat loss phase turned into a photo shoot, last gasp photo shoot. No pressure. I think what's really worked well there's just been no pressure really. I've just got on and done my stuff. I've not panicked. I've kept stress low. And this is a good conversation that I had with Joe, who was a natural bodybuilder and at the top of his game. Went to Las Vegas for like the Olympic natural bodybuilding over 40s men's physique, and he did something very similar. He was just dieting down, doing a fat loss phase, not really thinking much. 2 weeks out of a show date, he was like to his coach, should we just do it? I'm feeling good, fuck it. And he did, and he went and won it. And I asked him, I said, do you think it's because the stress of not actually thinking that's coming up helped your body just become really lean with no pressure? And he was like, yeah, 100%. And I feel like this is similar. There's been no pressure to do anything. I've taken things very smooth. Just done what I needed to do. Roughly hit my protein intake, roughly hit my calories, hit my steps, my cardio, my training, changed my training around, train with clients. had my socials, had my 2 weekends away. It's been no huge pressure. And I think that's helped. That really has helped this physique get down into nearly 90 kilos. So I think I'll knock off just shy of 2 stone. So yeah, that's the update. Mini cut / fat loss / photo shoot update. But anyway, won't bore you anymore. That's what we're gonna do. Gunning into a new program next week, post photo shoot. And I'm just going to play things around. I'm going to document this on my YouTube, so I will keep you guys updated on what I'm going to go for, because I'm just going to play things around, because there's no pressure to look my best or look everything. I'm just going to do it because I feel like I want to. And then yeah, today I'm just setting loads of people up for the peak physique. They're about to start. Got 7 on there, which is great. 7 people to work with over the next 8 weeks, maybe longer if they wanted to continue. Got a phone call with a few business mentors, and a few other stuff. So yeah, peace out, guys. That's my update.